皆さん、こんにちは. We are going to finish off today the kanji from chapter 10. So we'll start out by talking about our last set of kanji. The first one we have is sha. This is the sha in kaisha. So we have the first kanji in kaisha is like au, or the kai in kaiwa. Our second kanji is this sha. Paired together, they mean a company. So we start this kanji first with this part on the left, and then we have the doyobi no do, the earth, on the right. So let's start on the left with ichi, ni, san, yon, go, roku, nana. Once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The sha in kaisha. Our second kanji that we are going to cover is the ko in gakko. So this is the ko, that's the second part of gakko. It's also the second ko that we see in ko. The second ko, or it's the ko in chugakko, and the ko in shogakko. It's also the ko in kocho. So we already talked about like the shicho, the head of the town. The head of a school is the kocho. So we write this kanji. We start with the kanji for tree on the left. Then we have like this roof. And then we have the kanji for chichi, for father, on the bottom. So let's take a look. We are going to start with the left with 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the ko in gakko, the ko in koko, and the ko in chugakko, shogakko. Also the ko of kocho. Our next kanji is mise. Mise means a shop. We also have a reading like ten, which we see in words like kisaten or ten-in. But the one that we focus on in this chapter is mise. So when we write mise, we are going to start with this roof shape on the outside, and then we have this part on the inside. So we have 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 Mise. Our next kanji is Geen. This is the Geen from Geen coal. So on the left, we can see like the part of the kanji that means like gold. So this is the Geen from Geen coal. So the part that says that means gold tells us that it's like related to metal in some way. So we start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So this is the Geen in Geen coal. So a Geen coal is where you go to get your Geen ですね。Our next kanji is byo. This is the byo in byoki and also the byo in byoin. So it means to be sick. We start here on the outside. This part of a kanji is often used, this part on the outside is often used for kanji that have to do with like being sick or not feeling well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 病気の病。病院の病。And lastly, we'll talk about the in that we use in byo-in. So we talked about byoki, now we'll talk about we talked about the byo-in, now we'll talk about the in byo-in. This is also the in入院する. So like to enter a hospital, 入院する, to be hospitalized. And it's the in 大学院 and 大学院生. So graduate school and graduate student. Let's take a look at how we write our kanji. Firstly, on the left, this part is 3 strokes. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 病院の院。入院するの院。大学院の院。大学院生の院。Okay, so now I have introduced all of the kanji that we will study in chapter 10. So make sure to practice both reading and writing the kanji so that you can remember them for the long term.